Hello Aquarius, it's Yvonne here to do your weekly reading. Alright, we're going to use the Tarot of the Golden Wheel for your reading. Firstly, please keep in mind that it is a general reading, which means it may not resonate with you, it may not be your reading. And if that's the case, best to check out other aspects of your natal chart, because perhaps this week your sun is not your story. It might be your moon, your rising or ascendant, or even your Venus that's more dominant. If you would like a personal reading with me, life coaching with me, or joining me on some aspect of the journey, you can find all of my plans for the next few months over on Facebook under the Aussie Goddess. And if you like my page, you get to join us for live readings once a month. And I'm pretty sure I put one in towards the end of the month too. Okay. Nine of Wands jumping out here, Aquarius. You may be closing out some sort of cycle this week. There may be something that's just come to light that you've been doing for a very long time, but perhaps haven't been realizing, because we have the Death card here as well. So I feel like you're transforming out of some old cycle into a new cycle. And maybe you've started to realize what you've been doing, or it's come to your attention that what you've been doing up until now perhaps hasn't been serving you. All right, let's see where we're up to. Look at that, the Star card. This is what I feel is happening here. I feel like you're going through some sort of transformation. The transformation is coming as a result of realizing you've been cycling something, realizing you've been going round and round for a while and doing the same thing over and over, but it's only just coming to light. Maybe you've never seen it as cycling before, but something has happened now because you're transforming. You're realizing now you can't keep doing things the same way. And this was meant to happen with the Star card here. It's like this energy of something just fell into place on your path that was meant to happen at this time because you needed the knowledge to move with this. All right, we do have the Seven of Wands coming through. So the Seven of Wands is a card of defiance, a card of really standing up for yourself, standing by your guns, protecting yourself here against wolves by the looks of it. But it's like putting some sort of energy around yourself while you're going through some sort of transformation. You're dissatisfied with the way things have been going. You're not happy with your life as it is. There's a change you want to make here because there's boredom and dissatisfaction in the Four of Cups. The Knight of Cups coming through, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. I feel like somehow or another you're trying to manifest something in for yourself, but you don't want what you've had before. Something you've been doing, quite possibly in relationships, is a repeating pattern that hasn't really brought you the satisfaction that you want here. Because you've been going round and round on it so many times now, it's becoming a second nature thing for you, and you do not want it anymore. You are looking for a different way to move on your path here. I feel like you're fighting for a new direction. You're dissatisfied and a bit bored with the way your life is. I feel like you want an offer. I feel like you want love. I feel like you want somebody in your life, but you're not prepared to take what you've took before. All right. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords here. You know, I love the Page of Swords in some regards because it is a card of research. It is a card of really trying to find something out. And so many times in our lives, we see something happening and we know that something is going on, but we can't quite put our finger on it. And sometimes we revert to getting onto the internet, Googling symptoms, Googling something to try and help us why something is happening. So maybe some of you starting to understand a pattern because you've been researching something. You could have gone to somebody for advice here. You could have been watching something on the internet to try and understand. Maybe you've been YouTubing something to try and understand a pattern or a way of doing things that is not serving you anymore. because you're ready to make changes here with this Page of Swords. Can you see he's ready to strike? So it's like you're ready to go because you now have the information you need. So maybe up until this point, your cycles say something like codependency. Maybe you've been bringing in people who have been really not right for you. When I see this, I feel like you are really starting to understand how to stop that from happening, how to recognize that pattern, how to put that pattern to bed and move on with your life, not being in that energy anymore. Nice. All right, so we have the Three of Wands coming through, Three of Pentacles coming through here. Okay, Three of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to find the perfect answer for you. Now, I know we don't talk about perfection in terms of something being perfect, but you are looking for what's right for you now. There is this energy of cutting back things that do not serve you, about understanding that things aren't right in your life because you're going after this abundance, you're making choices. There is something here about working on yourself, about really putting the energy into understanding who you are. Definitely. Very nice energy. All right, look at this. We have the Sun card coming through with the Nine of Cups. Who doesn't like that? And the Eight of Cups. I feel like you're looking for love. You're looking for love, and perhaps up until now you've been meeting people who haven't really either lived up to your expectations or been right for you. But maybe you've done it so many times now that you're not prepared to go out there again until you've understood what you've been doing. Because there is definitely this feeling that at this time in your life, you are meant to understand this cycle and to let it go. You're going after here something that will make your heart sing. I feel like you're going after a wish, a dream, something that really makes you feel good, you feel happy with. But I also feel in this Sun that you know what you want. And maybe you've always known what you want, but you haven't been able to manifest it well. Because there's really this strong energy here of going after your abundance. Walking away from things that no longer serve you here. And there we go, a King of Wands. Leo, Sag, Aries. Two of Wands, taking a new pathway. And we have the Emperor here. Oh, I love it, Aquarius. Stepping into your power. You have a new love interest coming in, but this time you're working things differently. You want to understand with this new person how to move forward with them and understand that they are not a repeat of your past pattern. Maybe you're trying to understand who the person is because you have this Emperor here, and I feel like this is you. Really standing up for what you want, standing in your energy here. You may also be going after a person here. Maybe this person has either been in your life before or you've had your eye on this person. It's the King of Wands. This person is very attractive, very strong, most likely studious, most likely either a business owner or somebody who leads others. This person is very potent here with this King of Wands. But you're starting to realize here, this is the type of person you want in your life now. So maybe you have been bringing in people here who've made you question your own value. Because you're standing in your value. All right, let me just get some more cards on this. I want to really examine. The Star cards here sort of says to me that you've done the healing that you needed to do. I feel like you're starting to understand how to move forward on your path. There's a great feeling of really sticking by your guns, having determination and pushing forward. Not really willing anymore to take things that do not feel right for you. I feel like you want an offer. You've got your mind or your heart set on perhaps someone or somebody in particular, or on someone that will be the right person for you, because you're standing in your Nine of Pentacles energy. And quite honestly, this energy here of the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor is really this energy of, I know what I want and I know how to go after it now. Maybe if I change who I am, maybe if I work on who I am as a person and become a stronger version of myself, then I can pull in this person here who will be able to match my energy. All right, just let's clarify a couple of things here. I feel like for some of you, this person is somebody you are going after. You've made up your mind you want this person and you're going after them. Wow, Temperance coming through here. So you really have brought yourself into some beautiful balance here. Oh, 10 of Wands coming through, the end of a cycle. It's quite interesting actually, because in this 10 of Wands, this person has the blindfold on. Okay, 6 of Wands, victory. I feel like you're closing out some sort of cycle here. You're bringing greater balance in your life here. Look, and you're coming up as the Queen of Swords. So this shows absolute steely determination here. This shows me that you've got into this place where you are willing to speak up, you know what you want, and you're approaching everything with a lot of strategy. So you're no longer going to throw your heart in the ring and just take what comes. You know what you want this time around. And you know you want this person that matches your energy here. So you're being very outspoken, very direct, very straight to the point, articulate. You know in your mind what you're after, and you no longer will accept what you've been cycling in the past. This is like taking on something brand new and going for something new here. I feel like you've brought in this beautiful sense of balance, and because of that you are heading towards a victory here. So you're feeling recognized. You are feeling like you're standing in your power here. You are going after this 9 of Cups, knowing that what you go for here will bring you great happiness and abundance. So you've completely changed your energy. You're taking a brand new path. You are closing down things that aren't meant for you and walking away from things that do not serve you. I feel like you're self-investing. So you're understanding the love of self here. Maybe you've done a lot of research. Maybe you've done a lot of work on yourself. But you're making a conscious choice here to put down the past and step into your power. Beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful energy. All right, let's pull you an oracle card, Aquarius. Straight off, stuck energy. Interesting. Energy 8. I'm still getting used to this book, which again has a different way of putting the meanings forward, so you have to get used to everybody's way of doing this. This is called Going Nowhere, but I feel like this is a choice you're making at the moment where you're actually staying in this position whilst you get yourself ready. But I feel like what the reading is showing you moving forward. An old-fashioned truck is stuck deeply in mud, clearly not going anywhere. A frustrated man sits on top trying to discern how he's going to get it out. Similarly, you are looking at a situation in your life where you feel overwhelmingly stuck and you simply don't know how to change things. Perhaps you're in a job that's dissatisfying, yet you feel like you can't leave because of the money. Maybe you're in a relationship that's stifling or even in some way dishonoring to you, yet you feel you must stay. Perhaps for the kids or because you believe you can't make it on your own. Whatever it is, you'll find yourself so deeply entrenched that you can't seem to move. Yet, take a moment to notice the rainbow and orbs behind the man. See the orbs? These represent the power of your own spirit, and the message here is a life lesson from your soul. It's time to know that you do have the power to resolve this seemingly unresolvable situation. Stop and figure out the logistical steps you need to take. That's the Queen of Swords energy. Meditate on the strength of your soul. You always have options and you are resourceful and capable enough to figure them out. Only you have the power to choose the direction of your life. No matter what you're dealing with, you can get unstuck. And that is what I feel like you're doing in this reading. I feel like you're finally understanding what you've been doing up until now has had you in this place where you keep repeating a pattern and you feel stuck. But I feel like you're going forward in that beautiful Queen of Swords energy, and you're going to change that for yourself by being more outspoken, by being more defiant, by sticking by your guns, by going for something. And it's really coming through in this reading. Thanks, Aquarius.